let's look at how we would explain how a bubble sort algorithm works. Now in this example, which I've taken from an A-level paper, we are going in ascending order and we have been given example data to work with to help us explain. This can come up at GCSE as well. You can either be asked to show the steps in the sort, or you can be asked to explain it. And the way I would do it is I would explain and show the steps at the same time because I find that easiest. So what we actually do is we go through this data set pair by pair, and if the pair are not in order, we swap them. So go through now in this example we're going to call the data set an array because that's what it was in the question posed. So go through the array, pair by pair. If a pair isn't in order, then swap them. So starting with the first pair, 0, 0.5, there is no need to swap as they are in order. So what I'm actually going to do is show that that is the next step. So I've looked at these two, I haven't swapped them, but I'm still going to draw this out again. Now we look at the next pair, and if we notice 0 is smaller than 0.5, and this is an ascending order sort, so they do need to be swapped. The next pair (0.50) are not in order, so they are swapped to 0, 0.5. So I'm going to show that here then. So I'm going to have my 0, but that now these two swaps, so that 0 comes here and that 0.5 is here. They have swapped places. And I'll just draw the rest of the data set here. Now I have already said go through the array pair by pair. I haven't mentioned keep doing this until you get to the end, so I'm going to say that now. Keep doing this until you get to the end of the array. So what I'm going to do is do some dots here to show there's a few, I'm showing a few steps in one go, because you're not expected to show, in this example anyway, you're not expected to show every single step. But let's show what we've done so far, which is the first 3 numbers. And looking at the 0.5, comparing it to the 1, well, it's in the right place. So we can write down the first 3 numbers with confidence. So when we compare these two, they're in the right place. And then after comparing those, the next we'll compare is the 1 and the 2, which are also in the right place. However, next we'll be comparing the 2 and the 1.5, and they're not in the right place, so we'll swap them so the 1.5 comes here before the 2. Now I'm about to write 2 there, but I can see I'll be comparing that with a 1, and they're in the wrong place, so they'll be swapped as well. So I'll put the 1 there and the 2 there. So in this example question, you didn't have to show every single stage. You've shown enough to show that you understand it. And this is our first pass. And notice our 2, our largest number, has bubbled to the top. That's why it's called a bubble sort. So I'm just going to put here first pass, because that helps with what the examiner is reading here when they see this up here. And I'm going to say swap made. So we will continue to pass through the whole array until no further swaps are made, or until we manage to do a whole pass where no swap is made. So continue to do the above until you have a complete pass with no swap made. Then you know that the array has been sorted.